Welcome to the Team Lawson channel. This is the T and Team Lawson, Theresa, coming to you with kind of a, I don't know, this is the beginning. So can I say this is out of the norm? It's a different video than what I've been doing, but it may be the new norm. Who knows? So, excuse me. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you what fibromyalgia is because I just edited a bunch of videos for Mondays and I discussed fibromyalgia, but I recognize that since I've discussed it, I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I haven't actually explained what it is or how it affects me physically. So that is what I'm going to do with this video. And I was prompted to do that today because I'm in the midst of a fibromyalgia flare. I woke up this morning and my body was like, stay in bed. And so I did till about 12:30, which reminds me I need to text my boss and tell her I didn't work today. Because I couldn't. I was asleep most of the day. And when I got up and ate, I took a nap on the couch again. Did ride my bike because I try. If nothing else, I try. So, fibromyalgia. I wonder if I should like Google it so I could give you the technical definition and then I'll explain it to you. Oh, as I do this, I'm going to do a little bit of self-care. I'm going to oil my scalp because I've done these braids. And I'll take them down so you can see what they actually look like. But I said after I finished them, I would oil my scalp. I did not. And my scalp has been like, but you said I need some oil. What happened? So, and I finished these braids probably. Child, I don't know when I finished these. Let's Google. What is fibromyalgia? And I'll read you the textbook definition. What is oh, there it is. I was going to spell it wrong too. Oh, fibromyalgia is widespread muscle pain and tenderness accompanied with fatigue, altered sleep, memory, and mood, and according to my rheumatologist and my body, digestive issues. So, when I say I am in a fibromyalgia flare, that means I have been overcome by the fatigue, mostly the fatigue, because I could literally sleep all day, but I do not feel rested. The muscle tenderness, the joint achiness, mood issues. Ooh, not being able to do stuff will make you really feel bad about yourself, which is how I've been feeling today. I'm gonna start oiling my scalp. And so that is a flare. Every day is, for me, a milder version of that, and me trying to manage the milder version so that I don't end up in a flare. So I got into this flare because on Saturday I rode my bicycle around the neighborhood twice. I rode with my daughter once, which was such an ordeal. And the oil I'm using to oil my scalp is the Jason vitamin E blend. Yeah, I'm not moisturizing my hair because I just did it and it should be pretty moisturized. But so the first time I did not recognize like what a workout it was until, because Macy kept stopping. She didn't want to ride. She wanted to go out, but she really wanted to go in the car. She didn't really want to do any exercise. So that was that. But when I went back by myself, Michael woke up because he had worked the night before. And when I went back by myself, I was like, oh, this is a bit of a workout. And in between the two times that I went bike riding, I was around the house doing stuff. Did I cook? I think I actually worked myself to a point where I was too tired to stand up in the kitchen to cook. But, okay, part two, because my computer was like, what are we going to do about all this lack of space? And I know I had space because we had 2 terabytes, but anyway, so, oh, not that. Overworked myself, woke up Sunday morning, knew it was kind of bad because I was like, oh, my body doesn't work. And so when I wake up and I feel like I'm in the flare, what it feels like really is I'm either coming down with the flu, plus I'm taking a sleeping pill. That's kind of what it feels like. And so, but Michael worked the night before, and I had to get up and deal with my child. So I got up to deal with her. Feed her breakfast, one, and two, entertain her, keep her from running out of the house, stuff like that. And I set myself up on the couch. My back was throbbing from bike riding, and this is something else that I've learned about pain. The pain with fibromyalgia. It's like you have something that happens to you that should be regularly painful. I rode my bike, and like I should have been a little bit sore because I haven't ridden a bike in quite some time, and I'm out of shape, right? But it's more than sore. Like I have a full body pain attack because I rode my bike. And so the night before, I had to put on a heating pad and take some Aleve to go to sleep. And I'm alternating between Aleve and Tylenol and ibuprofen to keep the pain down, and sitting on a heating pad, which actually for me, heat works the best. It works better than any other pain management tactic. So we're doing the heat and all the other things, and I'm constantly falling asleep on the couch. Like I cannot keep my eyes open. Like Macy's upstairs in the room, and I'm constantly falling asleep. Like, go back upstairs in your room because I can't parent. Finally, Michael wakes up, and so I felt comfortable with like laying down and taking a nap. And it's one of those things where like you lay down to take a nap, and you have slept for forever and a day, but it feels like you haven't slept at all. You went to leave the house, and I was like, "You leaving right now?" Oh, so back pain is doing much better Monday morning, but that's when the fatigue really hit me. Like I got up this morning, Michael came home. Michael has pretty much taken over morning duties with Macy because I can't manage it. I can't really manage until like 9ish. That's when I can really get up, even out of a flare. But so he's taking over morning duties. He had to do something, and so Macy was running around, and I got up, and my whole body was just like, oh. Macy calls 911 on my phone. My phone was in the room with the charger. She, of course, feels like that means she needs to go get it. I'm fussing and doing, and Macy and Michael look at me like, ooh, you grumpy. No, I'm hurting, and I'm tired, and maybe I'm grumpy. Whatever. So, fibromyalgia for me expresses itself mostly in muscle aches and fatigue. Really fatigue. Like, I could sleep forever and never be rested, and it's so discouraging because I have stuff to do, and I do the things that I say I'm going to do, and it's hard when you really get to a point where you cannot do the things at all. So let me put some makeup on. So I have been wanting to do that light, shining, bright highlight look where the highlight is in the center of your face and it looks like you're like shining, but from concealer. Yeah, so that is what I'm going to try today. Putting on some primer. Do y'all want to see what I'm using? Does it matter? It's just a primer, one of those mattifying ones. Is it mattifying? It's Blur and Smooth by Maybelline. I'll put it in here. And my T-zone, this is where I go. Oh, yeah, and my makeup breaks up. And so, I'm flaring today. And so that means I have to be careful with what I eat. And really how much I eat. Because my digestion is just like, no thank you. I don't want to digest food. It's fine. Let's let it sit in your esophagus, in your stomach, like a lead brick. Which is not fun. Color correcting with a bit of concealer. Not this one though. What's the one I want to use? I'll use this one. Just do it like this. And so I struggle with doing two things at once, I've noticed. The fatigue is really what gets me the most. And it's a little bit discouraging because, like I said, I do the things. Like if I have stuff to do, I do it. I'd rather get it done and then go sit down rather than have 100,000 mini breaks because I struggle with getting things done. Um, which is generally the case when I'm in a flare. But what has been presenting more here recently is the muscle pain and the joint pain. Like my hands on a day when I'm not flaring hurt. I haven't been able to wear my ring because my fingers are swollen. My wedding ring because my fingers are swollen. And they have been since I did those spring twists. And to be fair, like you're like, why would you do that and you have fibromyalgia? I had no idea I was gonna do it. It was the first time I did my hair. Um, um, Mike, 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 can you get Macy? Can you get Macy from school? It's time to go get her now. Wait till 5 minutes before he's supposed to be there to go get her. I'm gonna set this with her. And so, what was I saying? Yeah, that was the first time I ever actually done a full head of hair like that. And like when I say my hands, my joints were swollen to the max. They were swollen for 2 weeks. My hands were in pain for a full 7-day week. My hands were like, we don't do twists no more. We don't do that. So you need to find something else to do with your hair. Because retwisting my locks doesn't hurt. I think part of the reason that I had so much issues because it was cold. My hair was damp. And I was pulling so tightly on it that my hands were like, absolutely not. We're not doing this. We are not doing this today. Like, you got young people hands and you don't have fibromyalgia. So yeah, that was my first, and it hasn't really gotten much better since then. I have just had swollen hands. I put on my ring like twice since I've done those twists, and I get scared that I won't be able to take it off, especially as the day goes on. So I've left it off. But hands, back, things like that. I'm gonna put on some foundation now. I need to put this on my lips too because they crusty. Digestion has been a really big thing for me, and it's, I think, partly because my stomach got so messed up taking that medication. Those 2 medications that messed up my stomach, and then right after that, I'm gonna put on some highlight underneath my. I don't know it's super bright, but it's gonna be underneath foundation and concealer. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah. And so my stomach was already really, really struggling. But like I was the second one to get sick with a stomach virus in my house and the last one to feel better. And honestly and truly, what I can eat these days is just like the list of things that I can eat in my stomach that don't hurt my stomach or my bladder is super short. I've been following the FODMAP diet here lately, and that has helped a lot, but I can't eat all low FODMAP foods. And don't ask me what FODMAP stands for. It's a diet protocol or an elimination protocol that they use for people with IBS to see exactly what foods irritate them. But there were some foods on the FODMAP plan that I already can't eat because of my bladder, and so I have to be careful. But there are also some low FODMAP foods that don't irritate my bladder that I can't eat because they still irritate my stomach even though they're low FODMAP. I don't know how that works, but that has been my experience thus far. And so I literally have been eating these past few weeks I can have turkey sandwiches with arugula. That has pretty much been my vegetable of choice lately. I can eat arugula. Romaine is high FODMAP. So, and mustard. And I can have, I normally eat for fruit, blueberries I can't eat apples even though they're IC friendly because they give me horrible gas. I don't know if they're low FODMAP or not, but I can't have them. And then I can eat, what else? For fruit. I think that's it. I got some strawberries because they're supposed to be low FODMAP, but I don't know if I can have them with FODMAP. Yeah, with the IC. Because I don't just buy strawberries or eat strawberry things like a whole heap, but we're gonna see. Um, so turkey sandwiches, corn chips, and probably corn tortillas, but I just haven't eaten them in the past few weeks. Um, I make the turkey sandwich with hummus, mustard, turkey, and arugula. I normally have it with some fruit, blueberries, cucumbers, or dill pickle spears. And then for dinner, I have a protein. I have a vegetable, a protein with like peppers and whatever, a vegetable that I can tolerate, which is not many, and a potato because I can't do rice, even though it's low FODMAP. It irritates my stomach anyway. And I can't do something else I can't do. But anyway, doing this. For junk food, because I do go out to eat, I can have chicken fingers from Cane's because they're bland. And then I can have chicken fingers from Cane's. I can have catfish from where is the place? Po' Express, and I can have sushi. But not from anywhere. Like I had it from Sushi Masa this time, and that did okay. I can eat some of the sushi rolls from Whole Foods, and I don't know the rhyme or reason as to why I can eat some sushi rolls and not others. Okay, this is the bright part that I was talking about, and so we're gonna brighten up the whole middle of my face. Oh wait, I'll do that last, and hope it looks pretty and not crazy. Um, I can't eat like there's a sushi place, there's a Chinese food place that does sushi. And they do like simple rolls. They don't have a whole lot of fancy things. But I usually get that and like we'll get the Chinese food, but I can't eat the sushi from there. This is not all supposed to be about what I can and can't eat, but apparently it has become a big deal. Like being able to find something that I can actually eat. Did I do right? Does it look like I'm light in the middle? Did I do it right? I don't know. I can't tell. I think I sheared it out too much. Looks pretty to me. I don't know. So I'm gonna. Let me do the rest of my face first. I'll do this. What's this? Yeah. And my doctor scoffed because last time I went to see her, my stomach was still upset, and I was like, Cane's is the only thing that doesn't upset my stomach. One, because when I cook because I'm from Louisiana, the first thing I put in my food is seasoning, bell peppers and onions, and garlic and celery, and so none of those are low FODMAP. So I had to stop cooking with that. And when I did, I could start eating my food again. That would have been helpful to know. But she kind of scoffed like, oh, but it makes perfect sense. Cane's is bland. Like, no offense to Cane's. We love y'all. But Cane's is bland. Like, they don't season their chicken before they put it in the grease. And it is not so heavy that it, like, sits on your stomach for forever and a day. It kind of move on through you real quick, if I can be that crass. And I just was so sorry. But yeah, Cane's don't bother my stomach. Now I don't. This is the first time I've had Cane's since. This weekend was the first time I had Cane's since. It's been at least 3 weeks. Maybe longer than that because I don't think I was eating it before because I was trying to be good. I just assumed that if I ate better, then my stomach would feel better, which was not the case at all. Not the case at all. Post stomach. I had to change the things that I put in my food. So another thing that I deal with, besides all of the stomach issues and the fatigue, is the mood. Like, and I really feel like a lot of times it is because I am so tired. Because if you're tired and trying to do stuff, it is. I know y'all like, what is she doing? Like, contour is supposed to change the shape of your nose, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it for real today. And so these shadows will get rid of the bulk on the tip of my nose. That is, of course, the hope. We're gonna see in a minute. But yeah. So being tired all of the time, or feeling tired. Well, I am tired. I always say I feel tired, but I am tired. My body is literally fatigued all the time from doing nothing, and it's really frustrating because when you have things to do, and I am being confronted with my own judgmentalness, is what it is. I am being confronted with how I judge people about how they manage their lives. And my own issue with blend. My own, is this brush dirty? No. It's dirty, but it don't have nothing on it. My own issues with fatigue has completely changed the way that I am able to manage stuff, to the point where some days I can't do anything. Oh, it's dark on that side. Some days I just can't do anything, and that's just it. It's not even like willpower or time management or caring or being. Some days I literally, like, if you can't get out of bed, you just can't get out of bed. It is what it is. You know? And some days I literally legit cannot get out of the bed. Like today. And that is not me faking the funk or trying to gain sympathy. I just can't be getting out of bed some days. And as frustrating as that is for me, and frustrating as it has to be for the people around me, like, if my legs don't want to get out of the bed, they're not getting out of the bed. Like, I'm telling you, I dropped my kid off at school this morning. I realized when I got home I probably should not have been driving. I dropped her off at school this morning. And got back in the bed, and I asked my husband to get my work binder because I was about to get started working. It was almost 9 o'clock, and I fell asleep. And when I woke up, not only was I still tired, but I went back to sleep. Does this look any different than what I normally do? Do I feel brightened? I might actually brighten some more. And then bake. I didn't want to bake because, ladies, as you get older, I'm going to be the one to tell you this. I'm going to be the friend that tells you. As you get older, putting a whole bunch of concealer and powder underneath your eyes, it ain't what you want to do. What you want to do is keep it as light as possible. Now, on the camera, it is very forgiving. Y'all might not be able to tell if there are like huge creases under my eyes. But we're not on camera all our lives. We are in real person, real life, talking to people and things. And what you don't want to do is have people looking at like the pile of cake under your eye. That is not a good look. I don't know. I feel like that didn't do much. Maybe I just can't do the bright stuff, the bright highlights, since I am already the color of the stinking sun. But let's do my eyelids. So, being confronted with the fact that, no, what you can do right now is go sit down because you're tired. That literally is what my body tells me on a regular basis. And it's not me being lazy or not wanting to do something. Like, I have these mental conversations with myself, and they go kind of like this. Theresa, you are so tired. You need to get up because you got to do this, this, and this. And myself says back to myself, you heard the first thing you said? Theresa, you are so tired. Go with that. And sometimes I'll ignore it, and I'll be getting up, trying to do stuff, cranky and mad at everybody else because I'm tired. and I'm ignoring my body. Now my body done told me to go sit down, but I'm tired, and I want to ignore the fact that my body has told me to go sit down, and taking it out on everybody else. Today I didn't do that. Today I was tired, and I was like, I'm gonna sit down. I'm tired, and I'll just have to explain to my boss why I'm gonna be off on Monday and not Thursday this week. Hopefully she'll understand. She has been incredibly understanding thus far. But you know, people get tired too. What are we gonna do with our eyelids today, y'all? I think I'm gonna keep it really soft. I'm gonna do this one. Oh, which one? This. Can you see it? Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I'm still not very good. Oh, those are all the lights. You don't need to see the lights in my house. I'm gonna do this one. This is the same Truth or Dare palette. Cause I ain't got but one. Every time I get a palette, I don't use it like I should, and so I'm just like, I don't use this because I am not a hoarder. I will throw stuff out in a minute. Matter of fact, before I started buying stuff to add to my little collection, I threw most of the stuff in my little caboodle away. I was like, clearly I don't need it because I'm not using it. To be fair, I only put on makeup like twice a month. Unless I'm just playing with it. I can do this all over my lid. That's really pretty. And I'll do something shimmery. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's the audacity, the disrespect of me. Oh, yeah. In real life, you can't see this on the camera, but in real life, this is, it's not bad cakey, but I would not wear this makeup this heavy. Which is probably why I've never done the whole over the top highlighter thing. It looks really pretty on camera though. It does. It looks really pretty on camera. The cameras are very forgiving, but like my face in real life looks like it has makeup on it. And I don't like that. I like my face to look like skin. And I think you should too. Because your skin is beautiful. I have acne scars. You have proof that your skin has worked to heal your face. It's all on how you look at stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that. And then I'm going to use this. This is the Lock? Is that what it's called? Liquid Shimmer Shadow? Oh, it is. Is it dry? Oh, no, it's alright. The stuff on the tip is dry. Okay. Look, I don't want to put this on there and mess up what I'm doing. So, we talked about joints and muscles. That's pretty. We talked about joints and muscles. We talked about fatigue. We talked about stomach and then mood. And so my goal here in managing fibromyalgia as I go forward is to recognize that I have it. And it makes it really hard because there are things that I need to do. I've been trying really diligently to be honest with to be not honest, but true to my Lent resolution. Is that what you call it? I don't know, I'm not Catholic. Y'all tell me what you call it. The thing that you give up for Lent. Of not being worried about my weight. At least not not being worried about it at all. And you would be surprised how many times I'd be like, ooh, just go get on the scale, see how much you weigh. But why though? Why would I do that? Why would I get on the scale to see how much I weigh when I have not been intentionally reducing the number of calories that I eat if I eat or doing some sort of exercise regime? Other than just trying to be active because I have a human body and I don't want to die. Right? Like, why would I do that to myself? Why not leave your body alone like you said you was going to do? It's the audacity, the disrespect for me. And honestly, not honoring your body is this is something that I have to remind myself of on those days when I cannot get up out of bed. But I have tons of stuff to do and I want to get up out of the bed. But the truth is, not honoring your body, not honoring how you feel, recognizing that this is real and I am not just a lazy person is disrespectful to your body. And I would not allow anybody at all to disrespect me the way that I have disrespected my body. Ooh, that was rude. When you realize you've been rude to yourself. There's not a human being on this planet that I would allow to get away with the type of disrespect that I've shown my body over the past few years. I'm saved. And so being saved means I don't have to do better. As simple as that. It also means that I'm going to have to trust that all of this is working together for my good, because I can't see it right now, because I got stuff to do. I am a mom with a special needs child. I was doing PTO stuff, which I have not been doing, and I keep thinking, Teacher Appreciation Week is coming up, and like being able to find something that we can actually do that is respectful to the financial struggle that people are having right now, as well as that is respectful to social distancing protocol, because I ain't trying to get nobody sick. I'm trying to give them their flowers while they're here and hasten them not being here. That's just real life. That looks good. But I really want to just find me a good HIIT workout routine and really get into it. But the reality is, if I do a really good HIIT workout routine, is this the eyeliner I want to use? Yeah, this works. I'm not even finna play myself like that. Let me get this mirror, because I am already not excellent at eyeliner. And that worked. Thank God. Woo, because I've been struggling. And do the other side. Tip for people who are struggling trying to learn how to put on eyeliner. Less is more. Like, there's more than enough eyeliner. Wipe it off on your hand first. The little brush thingy. And then put it on your eyes. And that will help. And I personally just do the very, very tip, because I'm going to put on a mascara, and the mascara puts enough of a line on my lash line to where I feel like I don't particularly need to put on. Where's the mascara? This is the mascara that I'm going to use. I'm going to do this absolute. Wait. Do I have any of this left? Yes. Ooh, barely. Had my mouth open. That's gross. Maybe this will make it not look as cakey in person, but I wasn't impressed. Okay, so we did that. Yes, yes. And then we'll do the... Why did I do that before I put on my blush? I don't know. So that's the goal, to be a little more respectful to my body as I manage fibromyalgia, and realize it's just what it is right now. There are some days where my body is like, girl, go sit down. Why is you over here playing these games like I ain't already told you need to go sit down? Using this eyeliner. This is a different eyeliner Clinique. My sister-in-law gave me this last time we were in Dallas. It's high impact. It does pretty good. I like the brush too. I don't think anything works quite as well as it. First of all, what you're not going to do is mess me up. It's the audacity, the disrespect for me, the way you use your words to hurt me so carelessly. Try Jesus, try Jesus. Mike, did you go get Macy? So, I have to not fuss and put on a good face. Because I think my husband fell asleep. Where's my mascara? I wonder if I want to do a comparison to see how they look side by side. Oh, mascara on the floor. Did I do something? I don't know. They look good to me, though. They look good in person. I don't know how well they look on camera. Because I'm not putting on falsies today. I tell you that. And then I'm going to do this lipstick, too, that my sister-in-law gave me. I like it because it's like lipstick. Like, look. When was the last time you went in the store and were able to pick up a lipstick like this? And it's so pretty. It's like an everyday lipstick, like a throw it in your purse. Bam. Ta-da! And this is what fibromyalgia looks like when you make it all up. Yeah, hopefully this wasn't all over the place. And hopefully you have a better understanding about what I say when I say I'm dealing with fibromyalgia or I'm in a fibro flare. Right? Because it's trying. If nothing else, it is trying. And I wanted to try Jesus and not me because I'm tired. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers before we get to our anniversary date. If you've already subscribed, go ahead and hit the notification bell so the algorithm knows that you think we are awesome. You can also follow us on Instagram, Team Lawson225, or on our Facebook page, at Team Lawson page. Email us at teamlawson225@gmail.com or call our Google number 504-252. I don't know the rest, but it's in the description. I always forget that number. But if you have any ideas or content that you'd like to see, questions about the content, serious inquiries only, stay back with the foolishness. And it's a shared email box. So don't email us like you sliding in our DMs. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.